Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this week's episode of Historical Dating. Last week, we put Fidel Castro, Stalin, and Kim Jong-un against each other, with the Onion's sexiest man, Kim Jong-un, winning. This week, however, we are putting three of the greatest daimyos from Sengoku, Japan, Oda Nobunaga, Toyotomi HIdeyoshi, and Tokugawa Ieyasu. Here comes the lovely girl. Are you ready, madame?
Yes.
Okay, well, let's get started. You may ask your first question.
Okay, so how would you guys describe your childhood?
Well, I spent my entire childhood as a prisoner of the Oda and Imanawa clans.
I had a peasant's upbringing and I wasn't even cool enough to have the name Toyotomi HIdeyoshi, yet I was called Hiyoshi Maru. However, I became Oda Nobunaga's sandal bearer. However, I was so good at it that I eventually got a series of promotions and became lord.
Well, there was this one gorge I liked to play in as a child, and that ended up being the location of a very important battle, the Battle of Okehazama. For me, because since I knew the gorge so well, I knew the best place to put my troops and defeat the Imagawa forces, which severely outnumbered us.
If you were to ask me to make dinner for you, how would you ask?
Ask me to make dinner. I would say, make dinner or I will kill you.
I would say, make dinner or I will make you make dinner.
I wouldn't ask. I would patiently wait for you to make dinner.
How forgiving are you?
One time, in 1570, a ninja by the name of Sengati Denjubo shot me twice with two arquebuses. Luckily for me, the bullets got stuck in my armor. But boy was I mad. So when I found this ninja 4 years later, I decided to teach him a lesson. I had him buried alive, up to his neck, and let passers-by slowly saw through his neck over a period of several days.
That doesn't sound forgiving.
Exactly.
Unlike Oda, I have a better example. When I had just become the shogun of Japan, a daimyo named Idusa Missouri wanted to assassinate me and frame the media clan. But we found out about the plot, and a lot of my generals wanted to have Ishida killed. So he ran to me to ask personally for forgiveness. So I decided to forgive him.
Well, one time when I was Shogun Tokugawa, and I got in a big fight, although it didn't last for long because we both knew we would destroy each other if the fighting went on. So we had a truce, and he got special privileges above the other clans.
Interesting. Can you now tell me about a battle you were involved in?
The Battle of Mikatakahara has a very interesting story. Takada Shingen was marching to Kyoto to take over Japan, which was being led by Oda Nobunaga at the time. So since I was in an alliance with the Oda, I sent out some 8,000 soldiers to face the Takada forces. But they were pretty badly beaten by the Takada's cavalry. I ended up only having 5 men when we made it back to the castle. Of course, we couldn't hold the castle with this little amount of men, so we had to trick the Takada. We lit all of the braziers on the wall of the fortress and threw open the gate where a warrior was playing a drum. The Takada thought that this may have been a trap, so they didn't attack right away, opting instead to wait. Later, I sent out a team of ninjas led by Hattori Hanzo. They caused so much havoc that Takada were forced to retreat and return to their home province.
Wow, defeating an entire army with just 5 men?
20,000 people were killed at the hands of my army at Mount Hiei. Why did this happen, you ask? Because at the siege of the fortress known as Ishiyama Honganji, which was controlled by warrior Buddhist monks, I learned that trying to invade their temples is pretty much pointless. As it took me 11 years to conquer Ishiyama Honganji. So when the time came to attack the fortress at Mount Hiei, I ordered that the tree line of the surrounding castle be set on fire. Then I ordered that every man, woman, and child caught fleeing should be executed.
That's horrible. How could you do such a thing?
They had it coming.
Again, one time when I was serving the Oda at the siege of Inabayama Castle, I had the crazy idea to build a fortress right at the enemy's doorstep. But how, you ask, do you build a fort that close without the enemy attacking? Well, you just build the fort fast enough so that the enemy won't have enough time to launch a counterattack. For this, I was made a lord by Oda Nobunaga.
That's impressive. So, for my final question, how did you control Japan?
That's easy. I just went to war and defeated people who were rebellious.
Of course you did. I put a bunch of laws in place, such as instating a caste system, making it illegal for peasants to move from one place to another, and only allowing soldiers to carry weapons, making peasant rebellions much harder to carry out.
I wasn't shogun for long, only 2 years in fact, but this was so I could pass the title to my son while I was still alive. So when I would die, he would already be an experienced shogun, so my people would be more likely to respect him.
I've reached my decision. Oda, I have not chosen you because, frankly, you seem like a psychopath who could murder me at any second. Plus, you kind of have a bad Oda. Hideyoshi, while not a complete psycho like Oda, you seem a bit controlling, and that's not how I want to live my life. Also, your face is so ugly that you should really Hideyoshi it. Tokugawa, I choose you because of your wits, patience, compassion, strength, and honor.
And now the losers will commit seppuku. But that's all we have time for tonight. Tune in next week for a competition between Hitler, Mussolini, and Tojo. Good night.